seconds. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Good evening, everyone. This is Ruby Thomas, also known as the Crypto Queen of Harlem, also known as one of the amazing creators and founders of P2G Networks, just one of them. There are many of us. And I'm so excited that we can present with you today the process that is, of course, I gotta not duplicate my voice, y'all. All right. Okay. So once again, tonight is crypto in business. It's how to bring the cryptocurrency and blockchain to small businesses and win using that platform. Why do small businesses, why do large major businesses, government entities, as well as corporations only have the opportunity to utilize the blockchain and maximize their business? Well, that's not the case. Small businesses, hey guys, small businesses, nonprofits, for-profits, as well as some programs, most programs for schools, and even other family units can use the blockchain to create beautiful flows of connected income, which is what the blockchain was set up to do. And today we're going to show you how to bring crypto into your business and into your life and win. All right. So tonight we're going to get started with some basics. Okay. Miss Shanita?
Yes.
Chocolate Gold. Now that's a real name. That's a precious name for me. I'm sorry. Can you please share with them the disclaimer so we can get started before we do? Do you mind?
Yes, I definitely will. Give me just a moment to get it in front of me.
No problem. So sit back, relax, take a pen and paper and learn how you too, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, a owner of a nonprofit looking to raise funds and do great things with your community, can also find a community of financial building. But she's going to give you all of the rules first.
Indeed. Of course, technology is going to take. Here we go. All right. All right. So again, like she said, my name is Chocolate Gold. I am one of the partners here at P2G Networks. So I want to go ahead and set the expectations for the room before we get started. So please note, this is a recorded workshop and your consent and participation is needed. We are going live tonight, as we stated before, and your consent was given. These recordings, though, are really for our own personal development and record. If you have not done so already, please help us keep our attendance by sending your email address in the chat to the host directly. You can use any email you like. However, a Gmail will be required to sync to our calendar and receive any worksheets. Most importantly, P2G Networks is an educational and networking platform. We are not financial advisors. We are a network of individuals who took an interest in the money industry, then took that knowledge and came together to put it into practice for ourselves. And since we believe each one teach one, we educate on and share what we have found. The education is free. Your participation in any platform or business opportunity that we share is optional. And finally, please remember to practice courtesy in this space. Please mute your mics while others are demonstrating or speaking. Raise your hand to interrupt if you have a question by clicking the reactions button in your control panel or by typing your question in the chat and someone will answer it as soon as possible. Now we have set the proper expectations. Please locate your reactions button and give me a thumbs up to show that you acknowledge and agree. Awesome, thank y'all. Thank you.
So now we're going to get started with the first process. That would be, what is cryptocurrency? Is that something that you all would want to know? Just to start your education. So we're going to invite our business owners to learn, and we're going to invite some information into the space so that you'll be able to learn what this thing called cryptocurrency is. And by all means, hold your questions until after. We'll be more than willing to stop and answer them as soon as we're done with this video. Okay? Thank you.
When you want to buy something normally, using your normal bank card, this is what happens. I give my card details to the shop asks the bank if I'm good for the money. The bank checks its records to see if I've got enough in my account. If I do, it lets the shop know. It updates its records to show the movement of money from my account to the shop's. Oh, and it takes a little cut for its trouble. Now, if you wanted to remove the bank from that system, who else would you trust to keep those records and not alter them or cheat in any way? Well, I wouldn't trust you. I wouldn't trust you. In fact, I wouldn't trust any single person, but I might trust everyone. The idea is you don't have a central record of transactions. Instead, you distribute many, many copies of this ledger around the world. Each owner of each copy records every transaction. So, to buy something using cryptocurrency, I give the shop my details. The shop asks all the bookkeepers if I'm good for the money. The bookkeepers all check their records to see if I have enough. If I do, they tell the shop, and then all update their records to show the movement of money. So there's no way that a forged transaction can make it in. If I try to alter a ledger, it won't match all of the other copies, and it gets rejected. Oh, and one of them, at random, will be given a reward of some newly created cryptocurrency. This is how cryptocurrencies work. And remember, all of these bookkeepers, all of these ledgers, they're not actually people, they're computers. Lots of computers.
When you vote, have you ever wondered whether your ballot is actually counted? If you meet
So,
I think you're muted, Ruby.
so what exactly is cryptocurrency, everyone?
Software, code.
Digital asset.
Exactly. And so it's defined as digital assets because they have a use case. You saw that Bitcoin, which is a cryptocurrency, the first, we'll call him the granddaddy of it all, is a cryptocurrency that has a purpose. It serves a purpose to be able to digitally transfer one set of information concerning financial value to another location with validation, so that it doesn't end up still in the first place when it comes over to the other side. And it's verified by a whole community. So does it need like one person to say, hey, I validate that, you could pay me for that? No. But what does need that, guys? Currently, you know, this is the part where I share with my business owners that you don't work for yourself and they kind of get that face. It's like that. What do you mean? Well,
Yeah.
what I mean is that the fact is, if you have a third party that tells you that, hey, no problem, you want to have people pay you in digital currency, which by the way already existed. Digital currency, of course, we know it as something we use as credit cards, debit cards, bank transfers. All of that's digital. That's not physical money. That's numbers on the screen. We were doing that before crypto, right? Only the catch was that in order for those numbers to go from one place to the other, meaning your customer to you, it had to be okayed by a third-party institution that said, we will verify for a small fee every time. Charge monthly and on each transaction. Or you don't get to do that business with those customers like that. So when I say you don't work for yourself, kind of exists, doesn't it? Anybody see where they got you will have your own business with your name on it, but you work for someone else? It's okay, guys, open your screen. It's okay.
Yes. Yes, indeed. And that small fee goes up more and more and more.
Every year. Anybody ever go to somewhere that says if you use a credit card, they charge an extra 4%? Or they have a slight dollar or two fee extra added on?
Yeah.
Or even worse, who has minimums around them to use a credit card? I was in a store, and this is what really got me hot on this track. So I was in a store, and in this particular store, I was standing online. It's a hair store. The young lady must have had about maybe $3 or $4 worth of goods in her pile. But the guy at the front had a POS machine that didn't take Apple Pay, PayPal, and it didn't take and she couldn't do a debit. She didn't have the cash on her, but the reason she couldn't do a debit was because she didn't have the minimum of $10. So the stores are now telling us that you have to buy a minimum in order for you to be able to use that process. Do you know why?
There's a fee.
Which one?
A fee for the person. Transaction, right.
Thank you. As business owners, we have got to pay attention to our bottom line. It's not something that we like passing on to our customers, but we cannot afford to absorb those prices. I get it. I own a company. I'm very clear with my customers, but what if you had an alternative?
Awesome.
What if it wasn't?
Great. Yes. Yes.
So let's share with you what's up on the blockchain, making things possible other ways. Does anybody know who the blockchain, what the blockchain is? Miss Chocolate, I'm gonna give you this one while I set that up.
Okay, well, the blockchain can really, at its simplest form, be described as a public ledger. Well, it's semi-public. None of your personal information is on there, but it does show an account number, and it does show what was moved, all of the confirmations that it went through as it moved along, all those computers that they were talking about that's verifying it, it shows a confirmation of all of those. And so really, they're just blocks of information that are stored on a computer or on many computers.
Thank you, because it certainly is. I'm just putting things in perspective right now, and we're going to get a good idea of what that looks like. We got a brief video for you. I hope you guys like it. It's really kind of funny.
When you vote, have you ever wondered whether your ballot is actually counted? If you meet someone online, how do you know they're who they say they are? When you buy coffee that's labeled fair trade, what makes you so certain of its origin? To be sure, really sure, about any of those questions, you'd need a system where records could be stored, facts could be verified by anyone, and security is guaranteed. That way, no one could cheat the system by editing records, because everyone using the system would be watching. Systems like this are on the horizon, and the software that powers them is called a blockchain. Blockchains store information across a network of personal computers, making them not just decentralized, but distributed. This means no central company or person owns the system, yet everyone can use it and help run it. This is important because it means it's difficult for any one person to take down the network or corrupt it. The people who run the system use their computer to hold bundles of records submitted by others, known as blocks, in a chronological chain. The blockchain uses a form of math called cryptography to ensure that records can't be counterfeited or changed by anyone else. You've probably heard of the blockchain's first killer app, a form of digital cash called Bitcoin that you can send to anyone, even a complete stranger. Bitcoin is different from credit cards, PayPal, or other ways to send money because there isn't a bank or financial middleman involved. Instead, people from all over the world help move the digital money by validating others' Bitcoin transactions with their personal computers, earning a small fee in the process. Bitcoin uses the blockchain by tracking records of ownership over this digital cash, so only one person can be the owner at a time and the cash can't be spent twice, like counterfeit money in the physical world can. But Bitcoin is just the beginning for blockchains. In the future, blockchains that manage and verify online data could enable us to launch companies that are entirely run by algorithms, making self-driving cars safer, help us protect our online identities, and even track the billions of devices on the Internet of Things. These innovations will change our lives forever, and it's all just beginning. To learn more about the urgent future of the blockchain, please visit iftf.org/blockchainfutureslab. When you vote, have you ever
Well, I like that there are resources. And I like
Yes, indeed.
educational resources.
Yes, indeed. I like that video. And it was funny because when she first started talking, and she's talking about when you meet people online, because I don't think people realize we get catfished in business too. You know, it's not just people who are looking for relationships online. We get catfished in business. Yeah, we meet people, and because, you know, we're in this information and digital age, a lot of things that we do are digital. And so we meet people and we think they're a good person. We get a good feel about them. You know, even those of us like myself who have a heightened sense of intuition knows how to, you know, follow my gut and use my discernment. I mean, sometimes it takes me a while to get a whiff, you know, that I'm being catfish. And so that's one of the things I love about the blockchain. It's just so transparent. You know, it is very transparent. And I love that.
Exactly. And it's weird because I'm starting to recognize my learning curve toward that whole business and catfishing and you know, the language, even the profiles, you know, learning how to see people's profiles and when they connect with me. Because I've always been anybody here been an open sharer where they'll allow people in and they allow people to join them. Oh, that's the Lord. I like that. You know, I need me some rain. All right. Anyone here has been kind of open about sharing, or I should say open about friending people or allowing them to friend you?
Yeah.
Because we know we do business online. We know our business is about people. You know, Corey, I definitely know that you have a business that's built around networking and building networks. So it's important to have people. We don't want people to feel, and this is why we do trainings in crypto and security and privacy, because this is the new age, everyone. This is the new age. It's nothing to be afraid of once you learn how to manage it. I mean, I'm excited. We get to build things together with total strangers. But like Chocolate Gold said, with a new method for discernment. Ain't that?
That is.
Yeah, I like that. Because you get a whole new level of skill set in here. And this is why we always talking about teaching. We're not here to sell you anything. I just want to make sure you're very clear about this. Today, we're here presenting an amazing process that's going on with businesses, and we're already creating big things with. I'm excited, moving. We have some guests on that are here. I hope that will share some of the projects they are on with this process. But before we move forward, on the blockchain, there are so many things that you can do. Yes, there are, because there are programs on top of programs. Just like the internet, y'all. Y'all know how they say the blockchain is the next level internet. Well, it is. The blockchain is a foundation for all kinds of amazing, helpful programs. One particular type of programming being something called the smart contracts. Oh boy. Now we're getting into the meat of it now. The smart contract. And that's where I have to defer to my expert in the house. I love it. I love it. Miss Chocolate Gold. We're going to share a little bit about what a smart contract is. Talk to us, sister. Let us know.
Yes, well, a smart contract is it's on the blockchain, and it is basically a logical equation that says if this happens and this is true, then this will happen. If this happens and it is false, then that's not going to happen. It's either yay or nay. Now, some smart contracts, they're able to perform a lot of different automated transactions without any human interaction or interruption. And some of them, like what we use them for, are used to help the people. It is used for us to come together, build a network, and be able to grow coins together, be able to raise funds together, and find new innovative ways to take our business to the next level. It gives us a kind of a new playing field, right? Something that we haven't been able to do before because corporate America has had all the advantages, right? Salva, are you saying something? No, okay. So yes, so the smart contracts are basically code that's on the blockchain that carries itself out.
Oh, so much. For
I'm sorry,
Thank you.
you.
So does anyone here, now I want to talk to everybody in the room because we have some folks in the space that have a smart contract project going on. Now it's time to open up. Come on, y'all know this isn't a presentation for you. This is a conversation. Let's talk about the smart contract. What is it? What is a smart contract and are you using one?
Can you repeat that? I didn't hear you clearly.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I may be going in and out. What is a smart contract and are you using one? For individuals. I mean, because chocolate, in my opinion, hit it, but everybody has a different view of these things. Let's talk to the space. We have folks that aren't aware of what these are. So let's start to educate y'all. It's time.
Well,
Tell them how it works.
well, I have the smart contract and I'm using it I'm actually working with it in two facets. One, I'm actually using one of the smart contracts that we're on to actually see if it can match what I do in my 401k from the job. I want to see what it really looks like compared to what they keep telling us they're doing for us. And the other one I'm using for actually, I think what we're all a part of is the Pitt Family Farm fundraiser. And I think it's just a good thing to be able to give back to the community. And how he's helping the young people, I think is phenomenal. Those are the two ways that I'm working with it. Because I can actually see what's going on and my numbers are changing in a lot less time.
Anyone else? I saw Corey open his mic. Corey?
Yeah, I'm trying to swallow. But
Don't be choking on us, brother.
yeah, I told not to. I have a smart contract, and I opened it when I first heard about it through P2G networks to actually fund my business and find a way of funding my business. And then with Felton and being aligned with Felton, being a part of the Pitt Family Farm and bringing him in. One thing that I can say, if I were to define what a smart contract is based on how I see it, I'm going to get deep on it. It is the universal law of giving and receiving. You are literally giving and blessing others, and you too are being blessed. I mean, you can't get any better than this. And and I hadn't looked at my wallet in a couple of days. And then you're like, go look at your wallet. You know, somebody said it was 4th of July a couple of days ago. Let me tell you something. It was the 4th of July when I saw my
Check
wallet
it today.
because
Check it again today.
and blessing him, my business is being blessed, you know. So seeing that growth, seeing that compounding happen, I've never seen, I've never seen, like you said, my bank doesn't even come close to blessing, you know, the way this is happening. So, and then it just makes me feel good, you know, that Felton is receiving and getting and building. You know that you're sustaining something that is, for me, heartfelt, and for other, you know, people. And then you're being blessed at the same time. I mean, I can say the same thing over and over. I don't,
Gotcha.
until you're a part of it, will you understand the feeling of it.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. And I'm so glad. So we have Mr. Felton Wooten. He is one of the Pitt family members in the space. And I would love for him to share a little bit about what he's up to. Now, don't get it twisted. We're gonna explain to y'all what this smart contract thing is and how we're using it, but I mean, we gotta let the man speak, okay? Tell him what it's all about, Mr. Felton. Let him know what this farm thing that we've been all excited about is.
Well, thank you all so much. Uh, I'm learning a lot about the smart contract and cryptocurrency, but I think the most important thing is it's just real gratifying to have people surround us and want to help our family farm. It's been in our family for 151 years. And of course, as Black farmers, Black families, we struggle, we still struggle, but we're working towards impacting our family, impacting the community, people that are re-entering society. So uh, we're raising uh, freshwater shrimp, prawn on the farm. We're looking at having tiny homes and a conference center where people can come for rest and relaxation, have educational sessions, or either just have opportunities to commune with nature. Uh, but in addition to that, we are collaborating with a school that is using and wants to use agriculture as a way to counsel and coach young men. And they want to lease 6 of the tiny cabins and of course use the conference center as classroom. So again, we're bringing the community together, looking at what we can do, looking at what we can teach. And by this collaboration and association and the smart contract, I just feel grateful to have people out there willing to help and move us forward. And then we can reach the broader community also.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. People, what we're introducing to everyone today is something we discovered is called the sustainable financial process, fundraising process. When I say sustainable, I start with the giver. The receiver will always need to receive if the giver stops being able to give. And thank you for that, Felton. We appreciate you sharing your family legacy and history with us. But
Yes,
even
we
more
do.
so, I'm looking forward to coming to see them tiny houses.
Yes, me too.
Me
Me
too.
too.
Get together,
Yes.
okay?
Yes, indeed. Yes,
I
indeed.
really, don't y'all just love it because everything Felton Wooten has created is creating help somebody else. Now that we're able to create a fundraising process that also helps the fundraising, the funders in as well, blows me away. So I ain't gonna wait no more. Y'all got to find out what it is. I got that. So I'm gonna give y'all Daoud L, who has been amazing at keeping us up to date with the the changes about the smart contract, what it is, what it's not, and how it works, so that our community can grow together. But so not so much just that. He's made it so that he himself has put himself in the space of helping to champion this process, be firsthand in this. So there are no leaders and no preachers from pulpits. There are people who have come together to build finances, and we've successfully found a way to do it using a technology that was created for the people, by people, in that intention. Let's get it popping.
And good night. D-L here, locking in with you with our next Tron case update. That's right, our new Tron case update. We're going to try something completely different today, family. We're actually going to talk a little bit about strategy after we have our overview. So let's go ahead and get to it. But before I get started, do me a favor. Go ahead, click that like button. Make sure that you subscribe as well, and make sure that you share, and share again. So, what is Tron Case? Tron Case is a transparent smart contract on the blockchain. It's decentralized, which means nobody can get into. Nobody can pull the rug from up under you, start the system over, turn the system off on you. No, none of that. All right. High security. It's on the blockchain. Blockchain is secure technology because it's encrypted and it's backed by thousands of nodes and computers. For our ladies and gentlemen that like to read codes and want to know about the audits, here's an audit report and the smart contract code for Tron Case. Now, over 953 million Tron has been contributed, and over 186,000 people are now participating in Tron Case. So how you get started? Get you some Tron, right? Go to Tron Link, go to Tron Mass, load that wallet up, and then go ahead and make your contribution. And you won't just start earning tomorrow, next week. You won't start earning in the next hour. You'll start earning within the next 4 seconds. Literally. Now, the minimum contribution amount is 100 Tron. The maximum is 4 million. The total rewards is 300%. Now, your dashboard is never going to say 300%. If you're at 2% daily, that's 14% per week, 56% per month, which is 100. In 150 days, you'll reach that 300% maximum. Now, your basic reward rates is 1% every 24 hours. Your personal hold bonus is 0.1% every 24 hours, and it'll max you out at 0.5. Your leader bonus is 0.1% additional for every 20 million TRX referral rewards. Your community bonus is 0.1% every 50 million active users on the platform. And then your contract total amount will be 0.2% for every 80 million TRX on the smart contract balance. And here's your referral bonuses as well. But listen, you do not have to refer to start earning this 2.5%, 2% daily, whatever the case may be. And I'm actually going to show you my personal wallet here where I'm earning 2.5% daily. All right, and here are all of my rewards that I have here, and then my total withdrawn that I can withdraw right now and it be in my account within minutes. Not even minutes, within seconds, because Tron processes 1,000 transactions per second. I mean, this technology is amazing. So my total deposit has been offset by my total earned. My total withdrawing here is from either clicking withdraw or having referral bonuses come in, which I am active in recruiting. So I'm not just compounding. But like I said, you do not have to recruit to start compounding. You can, make your contribution and start compounding right now. And matter of fact, let me go back up real quick so you can see the balance go up every 4 seconds here. Boom. You see? So that's how Tron Case works, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that simple. So let's talk a little bit about strategy. You have many different strategies. I'm not going to get too deep, right? I'm actually just going to talk, briefly about each strategy. So you have people that are accumulating in 30 days, right? And they are making a withdrawal after their 30 days and they're coming back in at a higher interest rate with that sum amount that they have withdrawn from the system. So that's one strategy. The 15, the 10, 15, or 30-day withdrawal strategy, where you withdraw from the system and come back in at a higher interest rate, right? That way your money can grow at a much larger amount. Now, a strategy that I found to work as well is, I have more than one account. I have like 5 accounts. So one of my accounts is my bonus account. So what I will actually do is I will withdraw from my primary account and then put the money into the bonus account, which is now sitting at 2.5%. But here's the catch. I will wait until they say 2.6%. And I will execute a new smart contract on a higher interest rate. Now understand this. Every deposit is its own smart contract. And that smart contract is an agreement between you and Case that your money is going to grow 300% maximum from this system, and you're going to earn compound interest every single day from this system, ladies and gentlemen. That's how smart contracts work. It's simply this for that, right? So once again, what I would do is I would withdraw from my primary account, and then I would take that large withdrawal and I would put it into another account, my bonus account, which is sitting at 2.5%, but I would wait until it hit 2.6% to execute another smart contract, right? I would take all of this whole amount, this 2,327 that is sitting here, and the over 1,800 that's sitting inside my wallet. I would take that whole lump sum amount and I will put it into the system at a higher interest rate and let it grow over 300%. So that's another strategy that you can utilize, where you're utilizing more than one account to grow your Tron every single day. Because like I said, each account, as you hold, the interest rate is going to go back up anyway because of your holding bonus. Because you got to understand, when you click the withdraw button, it's going to reset your clock, your interest clock, right? So in that account, that interest clock will be reset. But if you put it into your secondary account that you let stack up, but that you let the interest stack up, now you're able to make a ping pong effect. Boom. All right. So boom. So I got 2,000. I got 2,000 over inside this account. I'm going to put it inside this account. Let it grow at 2.5%. Boom. Bounce it back over once it hit 4,000 inside this wallet. Boom. Let that 4,000 grow over 2.5%, over 2.6%. Boom. It done flipped again. Meanwhile, the bonus account, the interest rate has gone back up again. So now you're just flip-flopping back and forth, boom, 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 boom. You see? And your money is steady growing at higher interest rates. So you got the 10-day, 15-day, 30-day withdrawal process, reinvest, right? And then you have the primary, secondary account set up, where your primary account, you can make withdrawals from that, put it into your secondary account, let it grow, flip it back into your primary account again, let it grow. I mean, these strategies, look, if you're going to participate in Case, strategize about how to grow your money, how to make your money grow for you as you sleep. You want more and more money. You want to be able to employ more and more of your Tron to do more and more and more and more for you. These are 2,327 employees that I could put to work right now and make it work for me while I sleep, while I'm with my children, while I'm traveling the world, whatever the case may be. So look, if you are interested in Case, go down to the description box, follow the instructions from top to bottom, and if you need help, please send me an email and I will most definitely help you get set up. I have no problem helping you get set up. I would love to talk to you so that we could continue to build together if that is what you want to do. But if you just want to compound, then I can show you how to compound and grow your money significantly in a short period of time, because that's what this system does. Tron Case is awesome. It's not a bank on the planet that does what Tron Case does. All right. So look, family, and a quick plug in. Make sure you go to p2gnetworks.com, p2gnetworks.com, and check that out as well. Come to all the free workshops, get the knowledge so you could be profitable with this system. My name is D Minor L. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for me. Thank you very much for your support. Peace.
So was that amazing? I'm not
Yes.
sure. He really put it. That's the newest video, by the way.
Yes.
The newest video. I'm really excited for him, what he's up to. It's one thing to understand the smart contract. It's another thing is to know how to use them to build on top of the same smart contract. Guys,
Right.
we're thinking out of the box in here, y'all.
Yes, we are.
You know what I'm
Ye-
saying? We
Yes,
shortcut.
indeed.
It's
Yes,
almost like,
indeed.
is that something like rolling it over? Isn't it? Like he's just rolling it over and rolling it over.
Uh-huh.
I love it. I love it.
So today I was actually setting up a couple's wallets to help them get started, and I think along the way, much of that was observed by the husband, and he's a mathematician. He's the one who does it all in his head, and he was like, "Wait a minute, so." If I do my first account and I get my second, I'm like, wait, we just talking about your first account. I haven't brought up a second account. Where'd you get that from? Of course, we're still teaching them the the process, how crypto works. And so this is something that we do. We do not rush people into anything. Like I said, my shirt says crypto training for a reason because that's what we specialize in. Cryptocurrency training, the basics, what this is, how to use it hands-on. And then, honey, I can't stop you. Most of them, I can't stop them because they see it. It's like you become a beast on this thing when you get it. As soon as you get that little bit of info and you start feeling it, you're like, especially if you're kind of business owner that knows how to flip money. If you're that kind of business owner, this is where you need to get in now.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
I'm,
indeed.
yeah, go ahead, honey.
Yeah, I was gonna say yes, because we gotta think about the time we're in. While this economy is, collapsing, we definitely need extra income. And like he said, he got over 2,000 coins that he can put to work. And that's the thing, it's not working harder, it's not getting a second job or a third job. It is finding a way to put your money to work for you.
Thank you.
And that's what we need to learn how to do. Also, the potential of this thing. Okay, so let me talk a little bit about that, because in honors to you, Mr. Felton, and your family for that farm, because I want to tell you, for me, because we're in this information age where we're getting all this information, and for me, coming into myself and wanting to really love and take care of myself, I started to realize that I was poisoning myself by eating a lot of this garbage. I was poisoning myself. And today, here and now, we have people who own most of the farmland that say we should eat synthetic food. They say it's okay. Y'all should eat synthetic food. But no, we don't want to eat synthetic food. So I
We
applaud and support farmers. And that
yes.
is why I've been sharing this fundraiser and trying to gain support for the Pitt family farm, and also find other farms to link into this contract with them, because as you link in the contract, everybody is connected and benefit. Another thing about it, like he spoke about with the young men, everybody knows I am that person. I went in to and found the ones that society forgot about. I went and found brothers who are incarcerated, sisters who are incarcerated, trying to change their life around, trying to get this rehabilitation that they needed. And I gave them a way to be able, not only to be able to make some money and have something to have hope for when they get out and they return to society and they not have to do something and end up back there. But they've been able to re-enter their family's economy, because we got to keep it real. We lose our support system so much between death and disappearances and all of this stuff. There's a disconnection. Our support systems are breaking up and dying. So this is very important for me and my fundraiser, Impartial Conglomeration, which is designed to help people whose support system has been dismantled when they have lost a parent, or if their parent is incarcerated, or if they are taking care of a child who has lost their parent. And my fundraiser will be put up under the Pitt Family Farm to assist with that, because that's what we need. We need everything that is going to give us health, a healthy support system, and wealth all at the same time to connect. And that is the power of smart contracts. Now, for me, I've been in multiple, but I tell you, this Tron case is the best, because the only issue that we had with prior ones was recruiting was required. At some point, if you weren't bringing people in, you really weren't making that many coins. So we would see certain people in 2-3 months, 50,000, 100,000. And then you'd see other people falling off and giving up because they were only making 50 or 60 or $100 or so. And so for us to finally have a smart contract that does not require those who are not builders to be able to still earn, that is just amazing. And I mean, let's put it out there. Our bills are residual. We need residual income, right? We need something to take care of bills every time they come in, and not have to worry about what we got to sacrifice to pay them.
Exactly.
Because life is not about working your butt off to pay bills.
Thank you.
We are supposed to be enjoying this life.
That's right.
That's
Now,
right.
what I want to piggyback off of what Chocolate Gold says, because she is powerful. You are so right. You're right. Our bills are residual.
Mhm.
And this gives you an opportunity, like Daoud said, he has a bonus account. His bonus account is building in a higher amount. And the wonderful thing about it is you can literally do your investment once and never have to touch it again. That's the one thing that really got to us today when we were talking with that couple that I was signing up and getting themselves in order for their account. Now, mind you, I don't do financial management in any way. What I teach is technology. I do private sessions for people who need the help with their own stuff. But in general, we teach this stuff for free. We do this because community needs to grow together. We don't need to keep charging people to know the things that we need to get along basically. Let me just speak as a business owner. If my customers don't have money, they can't pay me or pay for my stuff.
Sure, okay.
So I need you to get, as a business owner, you now have the opportunity and the power to help your customers now afford your goods and services. You now have an opportunity to create an income level, a stream of income from teaching them how to help you build your business and them creating a profit right off the bat. Interesting, ain't it? Because then if you have a nonprofit and you need to, like Mr. Felton Wooten is doing fundraising, you need to raise funds. Well, how many fundraisers are run? How often are fundraisers run in most businesses, y'all? Nonprofits run them every year, don't they?
Yeah.
Repeat. Everybody gets those letters in the mail, and I just got a call from the police benevolent fund. I haven't had one of those in almost 3-4 years. I kid you not. The Policeman's Benevolent Fund called me today at like 7:30. And I was still half asleep, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, who this? And they actually, first of all, the spiel was totally different. The spiel was totally different. It was so Black Lives Matter. It was ridiculous.
Yeah,
I ain't
push,
gonna
push,
lie.
push.
The whole
Mhm.
promotion what sounded like it was written by Black Lives Matter. And I had to let them know I'm not interested, but I kept the number because we're interested in teaching them how to never do that again.
That's right, because they ran off with a bag.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See that the fact about it is if you're gonna have someone invest in you, they should see a return. We've
Right.
got to we got to stop turning people into beggars. Our people are constantly turned into beggars by the needs that are needing to be filled by the public who are losing their own income. They're becoming the needy.
It's not only nonprofits, it's for-profits and
Oh my
personal.
God, yes, yes. Oh yes. And now thanks to oh look, everybody call him what he want to call him. Y'all all got your own opinion, but since Obama, we've been able to have for-profit businesses be able to fundraise.
I tell you, I'm
Obama
not going to
lifted
speak against him, but I tell you, that is one thing that he did when he was in office in 2012,
exactly.
giving us the ability to be able to crowdfund,
Yes.
which of course it was illegal before. And even now you see ones trying to stop ones who are getting together and do things.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we're on the blockchain now.
Yep.
You can't stop the block.
So wait. So another rule that came into space about that time was that churches and nonprofit organizations and any organization that's fundraising is now allowed to accept cryptocurrency for fundraising.
Mhm.
Did you know that came into play around the same time as the businesses got an opportunity to do fundraising? So if you have a nonprofit or a for-profit, you can do fundraising for your business's needs. But in this case, why are you going to make a beggar out of yourself when you can actually make a sponsor for individuals that actually fund you? You can give back 300%. If you fundraise with me, so think about it. If you got 3 boxes of Girl Scout cookies for buying one,
I'll take 2.
get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm just saying. The Girl Scouts can now do it. They don't even need cookies. I don't need to get as big as a house. But I do need my wallet to grow 3 times as big. So we can even teach our children to find a new way to fundraise effectively that has a residual effect long term. Oh my God. And instant because you get paid to your wallet.
Yes.
Your household can be turned into a fundraiser. Your family's needs. No more passing the hat when someone passes on or is sick. Start your smart contract together and start everyone earning 300% so that this funeral gets paid. And then you keep going with income for those children. Come on, y'all.
Yes, because
together.
if we think about it, there's been a lot of paper fiat given away,
Yeah.
and still it has not been enough to help one. But we don't need them. It is enough of us if we start coming together and giving and taking. I'm trying to tell you, we don't need them. We've always had the power to be able to do it. Now it's just so much better.
It's a smart contract.
Right.
Sorry, Corey.
I wanted to ask,
Yeah.
the teaching how to set up the smart contract happens here. But it sounds like there's also a smart contract too, which is what Dee was doing. Is that being implemented too, or is that?
One more time, please.
So let me actually put myself up to the mic. It seems like we know how we can learn how to start the smart contract here, right? But with what Dee is doing, that's a smart contract level 2. Will
Now,
P2G?
what do you mean okay, got you. So
Yeah.
let me explain. P2G is a connection of different organizations that come together and teach. We teach cryptocurrency. We also teach blockchain basics and now smart contracts. And we also have other programs that we also teach in turn, like NFT creation, trading, all things that help people create, because until you have the basic knowledge, you can't use this stuff. It's too confusing, or God forbid, you get caught in someone's scam. That's where our security class comes into place. Because we're going to teach you how to spot it. Where did we get all of this and why are we doing this? Because we've all had some story where we've been exposed without knowledge and without training and without a community. And so we created the community for folks to come to, and we have room for you. We have the teachers who've been doing this for 2 years. Someone, or should I say, I'm getting used to it. We've been doing it for over 112 months. And I'm just excited because we have folks leaving our platform with the ability to feed their families in this new economy, earning finances, building finances that they never could do, seeing amounts of money triple 1,000 times. People go to the moon and they've seen the moon in their finances, and then they knew what to do with it because they came to a free course where they sat down with some interest and hope, and they kept coming to the free course because it was available to them. We haven't, nor will we ever stop being available to the public, because we know that our future has changed, and the world has shifted. Are you ready? Would you like to get ready? Because that's what P2G is here for. So Dawood L, yes, what he's teaching is definitely part of the class. I've been trying to slow people down that are new, because that process he just taught, that's a bit of maintenance. You've got to learn how to manage your wallets before you start. So if you come in here and you know how to do this, run with it. Because I'm never going to tell anybody no. That's the one thing. I'm not here to tell you what to do. If anyone on our platform tells you what to do or makes a suggestion that you do this, I'll let you know. In the end, it's all on you. Okay? You will never get that from me. What I will say, and what we normally share with people, is do your homework and learn the process. Learn the process. We don't teach anything that's not on the blockchain already. We aren't the only sources. We're just a place where you can come and people think like you. They want the same things as you want. You got like minds building in numbers, and we are worldwide. And here for you. Go ahead, Miss Chocolate. I see you, lady.
Yeah, and I also wanted to say, yes, like we are promoting self-sufficiency, self-responsibility. You know, the reason why we have been unable to do better is because we've been putting everything in someone else's hands to do.
Exactly.
We put everything, our health, our finance, everything. Anybody with a degree in that industry, we just hand our trust and our money and everything over to them.
Exactly.
And it's got to stop. As long as we keep putting it up for someone else to do whatever, they're going to do whatever. But it's not going to be for our benefit. It's going to be for theirs.
Exactly.
And so that's what we're about here at P2G. We're about teaching you how to take control of your life, your business, your finance. Become responsible and accountable, because that's how you get the wealth.
Exactly. That is how wealth is built, not by others, but by you. Corey.
I have I'm still new to this, but I'm actually going to be newer. And my question for those that might have an answer or a question and are thinking like I am currently. So I'm coming in and I'm opening up this smart contract, this Tron case, and I'm supporting the farm. But then you're saying that I'm also receiving and growing my currency in crypto. And you know, coins versus fiat are two different things. Like I think, well, I've seen the other videos that Dee has done, and he's talking about, you know, you receive 300% of what you put in. The cashing out process, because if this is self-sustaining, not about when do we cash out, how do you cash out?
So also on the website, I explain. I share one thing. It's a process. It goes both ways. There's no one way in and no way out. That is actually one of the signs that you have to look for when you're looking for a new coin to invest in. If there's no way for you to cash out of a coin, you shouldn't buy it. But this coin has been vetted and it is very popular and active. So we use this particular one because the smart contract uses it, and it's actually part of the process. And I hate to say it, but most people don't realize you're actually in two contracts at once. The beautiful part about it is just holding on to the coin is a contract unto itself. That coin it carries the contract in its platform. We're not getting digital, but the way you go in is exactly the way you go out. The process is from cash to crypto. Crypto goes right back to cash. And most people don't seem to get there. Cryptocurrency is not some rare thing. It's not anymore. We've got so many outlets. You can cash out crypto in a machine in your neighborhood by just Googling a ATM in your neighborhood. You can, but the thing is how do you know how to do that? Where you gonna get that from? Who's gonna teach you how to do it? You can learn how to do that, go on YouTube. That's what I started out on. But now you got someone you can come to. So I want you to get on www.p2gnetworks.com. Take a look at what we got going on, because I always tell everybody, I'm all about the proof. So you come prove us. I tell people, if you want to catch me in a lie, you're going to have to come in my space.
That's right.
You're going to have to talk to me. Go and catch me in a lie, please. Why? Because I want you to do your homework. That is our goal, as Chocolate Bay has said, as Tori has even mentioned. This is a learning process. We are here to stand with you. We will teach you some and show you how to learn the rest. We will be by your side during the process. And it don't matter what country you're in, what time zone you're in, because we're all over the place. Someone is available. Not many organizations can say that. And I'm pretty proud to say that we have that. We built that over 2 years. And we've got a support system you can't stop. Everybody's got different talents they bring to this table. And if you're a business that needs a website, we got you. You need graphics people, we got you. You need software creation, we got you. You need people who will handle some natural promotions for you, we got you. We need networking, promotion, video, media. Child, we got so many people here, it's getting ridiculous.
She was so hot she froze herself.
I'll be back in just a minute. Give her a sec.
Yeah. I think
it's hot tonight. It's hot tonight.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. But Al, and Chocolate Gold, I think too the fact that, and I'm speaking to the audience for the Pit Farm as well, and who's ever chiming in for that, the fact that you're learning and you're giving as well. So it's not just you're receiving by being a part of this smart contract. You're giving to Felton, but you're also learning at the same time. And imagine if we were going to school or to college and we're able to give to someone else at the same time we're learning something. I think that too is something for people to look at, and that is a benefit,
Yes, indeed. But even better, it's not just one thing. Like, you don't just have to support the farm. Any cause that you feel passionate about, you can support, because they can be linked together. And if they aren't linked together and you know someone in that business, you tell them to come over here to P2G Networks. We'll get them linked in.
Without one of the things that I realized about being in this environment per se, we not only, when we're in the process of learning and sharing, you're actually developing people skills that allow you to be more more about your business with the people you're talking to, because you stop being in business for you to make money. You're in a process of being in business to make sure that people receive what they're looking for, and it just transcends right across it. And by default, you gain. The contract in itself is if then this, but by default, because you're giving back, you're giving to the community, and the community automatically by default gives to you. So that's what I mean. That's one of the things that this business allows, and networking transcends wherever you are in the business, what you need and what you're looking for. Reveal itself in conversation. That's the best way to put it. It tends to reveal itself in conversation. I can only speak for myself, but because I know one of the things I was having difficulties was just planning my schedule and putting it on paper, and it was like, okay, do this, do this, and this came from the community. This didn't come from me figuring it out, and I knew this, but hearing from another point of view, and it shows that it's working. I mean, I'm fully vested, and it's added to what I'm able to do. And it's cut my time down because I'm not moving over and over the same thing. So yes, Rue, I think you're muted.
I am muted. I'm just taking it all in. I came in at the right time because I like what you just said, that you benefit by default. And that's what, I think that's what we're really saying here. For the first time in giving, we can receive now instantly, right where we give. I've been, I'm not religious, but I'm a believer. And I believe in sowing and reaping. Always have. And we always say, and we always hear well, God said, you won't reap where you sow or when you sow, but that you would reap what you sow. Bottom line, the blockchain said, God said, you're going to reap now because you're sowing. You have to sow. You have to sow. We're going to show you this. And it was amazing. I've always had an amazing respect for Satoshi Nakamoto. Now, mind you, Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, the anonymized creator of Bitcoin, didn't create the blockchain. What he or she or they did was made it clear what was possible. It opened it to the world that we could do things together differently in this new digital time. And that governments, no landmass, no government, no organization could stop us from being and working together. No bias, no judgment. That's why I love the blockchain, because it's anonymized the way it is. I can help people in other countries. And we don't have to worry about, is your dollar the same as mine, or how much more or less it is? Who cares? Your crypto translates over to this dollar amount, fine, go pay for your bills and your family can eat now. I don't have to break the bank to help you, and we ain't got to keep doing it because you now know how to feed yourself.
Absolutely.
That's what this is about. That's always what it's been about. Teaching, learning, building, and growing together everywhere and anywhere anyone wants. So I'm not going to sit here and talk y'all ears off all night. I want everyone on the platform to please share who you are and what you do. I want you guys to get that there are more people here. You may not get to see them, but you're hearing them and they're supported. Please come and share yourself with everyone and what you do and what you're up to in the world. Hey, Karen, go ahead. You open. Go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me?
Some, it's low. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I'll speak up a little louder. I am Karen Briggs. I have my family and I have a thrift store, but then I also have my own business as well, LLC, soon to be Time and Chance LLC, because all of us, those are two things we need, time and chance, to put ideas, love, mission, compassion to work for us. So I just find it so befitting to be here amongst these people with the like minds and missions, and to link arms with them, and to put to be in this blockchain, because we are a wonderful example of what the blockchain is really about. The networking, the working together, the supporting one another. And this is what I find here at the P2G networks. And it's an awesome cause and mission and movement. And there's just nothing but growth from here, because we continue to increase and better ourselves, and invite those and welcome those in who are about the same thing. So I'm looking forward to my continual growth here, with the P2G networks and the awesome things and possibilities to come.
Love that, Karen. Love that.
Thank you.
Babe, you're muted again.
Oh, because I just love it when she talks. I want to let you know it came out beautifully on the other side. Everybody heard you, okay? Yes. I want to just open up some mics. Come on, let them know what's going on. What brings you to this space here about crypto in your business? Felton, you can even share a little further about yourself if you like.
All right. I'm Felton Wooten. I represent the Pitt Farm. I live in Greensboro, North Carolina. However, even though this is a collaboration and a learning and growing period for me in fundraising, I really resonate with taking control of your own finances, learning more, and learning what has apparently been around, but we haven't been exposed to it, and how to maximize it. And with the maximization of the smart contracts and crypto, and again, I'm learning how we can impact our lives, but how we can impact others. So again, I represent a 151-year-old farm, Black-owned farm in our family. We're looking to impact the community and impact our family. But I'm also real excited about just learning more about this.
And we got you, brother. You just keep coming on over here. We got you. We got you back on it. I also got some stuff I want to send you. Some items that I want to send you. Got to keep you on your feet, brother, because we're going to be chasing. We got you. All right. Don't get it twisted. Health and wellness go hand in hand. You can't be a sick, wealthy person. Well, you could be, but it ain't going to be fun.
It ain't gonna last long.
That's true.
We'll love your money and your wealth. Who's next? Come on, baby. All right, come on, unmute. Don't tell them what you're up to.
Okay. I'll go. How everybody doing today? I'm Alvin. I'm a gold banker. I wear a couple of hats. I'm part of the advertising and marketing team for the P2G network. I'm also an owner of the P2G network. I'm one of the facilitators, and I'm now stepping into content creation for YouTube and Facebook.
Yes.
That's who I am. And I love the smart contract.
Oh, yeah. I could attest. We be having a contest of who got more coin in. I got a little update for you soon. All right.
I know. I heard. I saw your bump you got today. It's all right.
Just a little. All right. So we have also on the line. Don't get it twisted, because we got some amazing folks that are in this space. Miss Kathy Chapato. Oh, I'm going to silent. Okay. Mwah. Love you, lady. We want to say, I'm still going to call you out, because Miss Kathy Chapato is doing her thing, helping us learn this process. And she's stepping into some leadership here and discovering herself in the space of crypto. And I love it. I absolutely love it, because with discovering herself, she's taking on more to help others. I'm like, sometimes we got to remember our issues. To actually overcome what we're going through, we need to put our stuff on the back burner and go find out who needs help, maybe in a worse situation than us. And it's something when you come to that.
You froze. Um,
No.
you
Oh,
want me-
Corey, you can go.
Give her a
Was
moment to
mine
get
gone?
back in.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, we'll just give her a moment. While we're waiting for her to come back on, I am Chocolate Gold, and I am the smart contract revolutionary. I've been in multiple smart contracts, and I have just they are the most solid thing that I have ever found to be able to build my finances and my dreams. For myself, it was not that I didn't know what I wanted to do or I couldn't find the money. It was finding a support system to help me grow it the way I seen it, the way I envisioned it, you know. And so when I got into these smart contracts and I started networking with others in the network and we were coming together, it was more than just about making money. It was about having that family, that support system, the people who are on the same mindset as you, on the same road as you, trying to do the same thing together as a community. Because we need to take back the village and the village mindset.
Agree.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
my
you.
little okay. We promise we'll be mama back in just a minute. I promise.
Yes, yes, yes.
See, when we live our everyone lives here with purpose. And there's nothing stopping you from doing this, whether you're a single mom, a supporting dad. I don't care if you just got out of jail, you've been doing time, whatever. This is about second chances, about living a new life you get to build. But you got to figure out how you want to build it. If you want to get some new information. If you want to start believing in your dreams and goals as doable. Because I'll tell you right now, I can't give you purpose. I can show you a method to get it. That's all. And the only one can make it happen is you. All right. Is Spirit Bear with us today? All righty. So he's on and he's in a couple of places because that brother, and I'm gonna tell on you, that brother's he's on his way to Puerto Rico to help his family, his community redeem and build utilizing cryptocurrency. He has joined our family happily. And we are grateful because he has some amazing skills that he contributes. He has amazing skills for research as well as building, and even gave me my first look. I got an NFT, y'all. And Al has one too, but I'm holding it. So my first NFT was given to me by a young man who is extremely spirited to the point to where he is willing to go help and save an island. He was not born on that island, but he was born of that island. And so he wants to see that it grows. And we are here
Yes, yes, yes.
to support that.
Much respect to that.
Us with him to Puerto Rico, where he will go. And we are building our Latin P2G pennies to gold platform to teach our brothers and sisters of the Latin persuasion who speak Spanish, only some of them, how this all works to make it work for them. Because no man and no woman that ever wants to, and no child that ever wants to, has to be left behind. That's what this is about. And Mr. Kroom, I see you have popped on, so you're gonna have to share. I see you, brother. Can you say hi?
Hello there, hello there. How you guys doing?
Where's the camera?
How you doing?
Oh, the camera. Let me see. Okay.
You know we live.
Let me put on my clean underwear. Let me see. Oh, there we go.
Hey, Terry, how you doing?
Good, good. How's it going?
Excellent. And I'm glad you were able to hop on.
Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, you're not late, actually, matter of fact. We're about to complete shortly, but you're never too late to share with people your experience of this smart contract and what you do and how you're involving this whole process.
Oh, okay. Well, you mean do as a profession or
I say
period?
With your life.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see, what can I say? Background, actually, I'm a New Yorker transplanted here in North Carolina. She's now about 35, 36 years. So Yeah. So I've actually now spent more time. There he is. There's Mr. Wooten. How you doing,
I'll
man?
call you later, Terry.
Okay. Okay. Good to see you. Yeah, been down here a little bit longer than I was in New York.
Wow.
And but still a New Yorker, But background basically publishing, advertising, graphic design, and now I'm getting involved in filmmaking. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, and built some partnerships, and that's going on. Haven't had a job since '92. Okay.
You have to go into details on that off camera.
That's important, because people think you need a job, and what you really need is an income.
That's right.
If you can find a way to create an income for yourself, then basically that is your job. And mind on your money, money on your mind kind of situation. So I've been fortunate in that sense, and also fortunate because last 4 years working on been actually illustrating children's books for a gentleman, a minister in South Carolina, and been staying pretty busy. But like everything else, things come to an end. And I was actually looking for something that would replace that income. And along comes cryptocurrency. I've been working with Felton.
Disrupt things, don't it?
I know, as well. Well, I can tell you a little bit about my relationship with Felton and the farm. I met Felton years ago, maybe 15, 20 years now. He actually was the administrator in the nursing home where my mom was, because my mom had moved to North Carolina. And so I was pretty much her caretaker, because my sister moved back to New York to finish out her career. Anyway, so, my mom, after living with me for a minute, she needed nursing home care. And she ended up in a nursing home where Felton was the administrator. And so we've been tight ever since. He told me about the farm, and I knew a little bit about it because I knew one of his family members. But I got involved with the farm about 4 years ago, and it's been a great experience. Learning new things every day about it, and love the fact that we can now make money and support this great institution. You're talking about last year they celebrated their sesquicentennial anniversary, which is 150 years. That in itself is incredible. When you consider the fact that 40 years ago, statistics tell us that there were 1 million Black-owned farms in America, and now there are only 40,000. And there's a lot of reasons why for that, but in this particular case, I think we can be happy that we're actually supporting something that is ongoing, that's making money, and that can help to produce others that can find a way to benefit from it as well. So, but then of course, because of the event that we had a couple of weeks ago, I was able to meet Mr. Alvin and Miss Ruby in this cryptocurrency opportunity. Well, all I needed to hear was 2% a day. I feel like Jerry Maguire, you had me at 2%. And so, so there are a lot of people that I want to tell about this, and there's some people that I have mentioned it to, but everybody I talked to, I told them, look, I'm going to check it out first, and I will let you know what I discovered. So I'm letting everybody know now. So we had a bit of a crew that showed up last night, but I'm getting ready to put the pedal to the metal because everybody needs to know about this. I was talking to my client, one of my clients who I'm doing a book for right now, and she was telling me about, I'm working on a book for a woman whose daughter was killed in a car accident. And she was very young, so a lot of the photos and images, you know, are of a very young girl. And one of the problems about this particular project is the mother doesn't have much money. And so, of course, the publisher is trying to do everything she can, and I'm trying to do everything I can to help. But then it hit me when she said, you know, yeah, she's going to pay me, but she doesn't have all the money right now. The first thing I thought about was this is an opportunity for a fundraiser.
Yes,
You know,
indeed.
you know, so it's like, you know, this person, you know, she's suffering already, you know, given the fact that she's making this book and it's like the anniversary of her child's death. So we, you know, everybody's like all hands on deck to get it done on time. But, you know, she shouldn't be going through this. I mean, this should be no brainer, you know, in terms of her being able to honor her daughter. So
Yes, indeed. Yes,
so these are the
indeed.
kind, you know, so I mean, you guys came along at the perfect time. So I was able to share this with the publisher, and I'm definitely going to share it with the minister, because he's got a huge church in South Carolina. The person I've been illustrating books for the last 4 years, and this is something that he could take to his 4,000 plus congregation and blow the thing out. You know what I mean? So
he would be funding families just like churches are intended to do.
Exactly. So, you know, so I'm hyped. You know, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm excited. So this is beautiful because the vision that we've been, so it's like rippling.
Right, exactly. And you let me know, Mr. Kerr, if there's any way that I can help, because this is, again, part of my fundraiser, helping those people who have lost family members.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes. So, yes.
Absolutely will.
Thank you. So what we want people to recognize is that this is not just this whole everybody sign up thing. First of all, we built P2G because people were being sucked into those things. They were sign up. You don't even know what you got. You know how to get in and out of it. Corey's perfect, but Corey was perfect. It's justified by asking. It's great. We signed up. How do we get out of it?
Right.
How do we get that to what we can use to pay the bills, since we see all this building up? I'm like, that's exactly the questions we answer.
Right.
Yeah.
Not down the road, not when you qualify. We sit down and show you. It's actually a very logical process. Where you go one way, you just go backwards. You know, but we share more information in that. We want to make sure that you're safe and you're functioning in a responsible, financially responsible way. You cannot build wealth for free. I'm so sorry. When I say that, you have to take care of your responsibilities when you're building your wealth. But if you don't know what they are, you're going to get stuck and probably broke again because you'll be paying fees. We never wanted that for people. We watched other folks join these things, get this crypto, and they were accumulating tax bills because they were getting it, spending it. Didn't know what they was doing. They figured out how to get out of it, but wait a minute now. Wait. Government said, now we got to know what the government said, don't we? Well, how the rest people do it? That's the trick. You don't have that know-how on your own. That's why we created a network of people who are learning this process and putting into action and sharing it. In this space, we have to prove it. It has to be proven. I won't even introduce it to people. I've had people go, wait, Miss Ruby, let's do this, this, and this. I'm like, well, okay, we'll vet it. We'll take a look, see if it passes the sniff test and see what happens. And I don't tell people not to do anything. I'm like, you can share with whoever you want. But this thing right here has integrity built into it. This is the word of many people who put this together and created a space for safe learning in cryptocurrency that they could trust, depend on, and actually grow as part of. And it's working, everyone. It's working. We're all creating profit. First time in crypto that I've ever been able to say a group of people came together that I did not know, and we just made money, and it wasn't something corrupt in the end because somebody had their hands in it. Right. Okay, I've been through business after business, program companies closing down with my money in it. Not kidding. People always ask me, how do you lose? Have you lost money in crypto? Sure, plenty. Taught me lots of lessons. I made way more money now.
That's right. That's right. And that's the beauty of it, learning. Not just putting your money in and forgetting about it, but learning. I see, baby. But learning it puts you to where it doesn't matter what's going to happen
Right.
next month, next year, in 5 years. You now have the knowledge of how finances work, how money works, how it moves.
And it's not hype. And that's the one thing. So I've been getting a lot of those emails that we were just talking about, emails, texts, everybody, hey, get this. Did you see the newest this, that, and the other? I'm like, first of all, they didn't look at I just share with them, you have to look at my profile before you ask me questions. It clearly says I train and teach cryptocurrency and blockchain. It's not new to me. And since I know how it works, kind of know what you're telling me. And I'm very clear, I will study and look at what it is. I don't just start something because somebody said so, because we teach and promote educating self. And everyone who has done that has gained and learned and seen finances grow. Now it's time for us to reach the masses. I hope that you'll join us. It is now the top of the hour. We have been joined by an amazing young lady, Miss Dixie Estes. Would you also share a little bit about your experience in this, how you've been experiencing
Greetings, Miss Dixie.
and the smart contract?
Wait a minute now. You have to, can you place that question again? What do you want me to share?
How have you been experiencing cryptocurrency and the blockchain along with the smart contract?
Okay, well, it's an incredible learning curve experience. It is one of the most wonderful experiences I've had since I was in college. And as much as it overwhelms me, I can't get enough of it. I am just looking forward to really understand the full package of what it is that I'm doing. I'm nowhere near the full package, but I do understand the benefits of it. So that's why I will remain focused until I get exactly what it is that I want. I hope that's okay.
But that's just how she goes at it, y'all. We could not be off this platform without that kind of energy coming from Miss Estes, because she has been odd. She's like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I think this is it. And she doesn't, and this is the thing, you may not realize the repetition that we practice, you're practically telling me what the next steps are. And that's what I love to see. It's exciting when I watch people like a flower open up and they don't even know they're open. They're just open.
Yep.
It's like, I don't really know what I'm talking about, but don't I do A, B, C, D, E? I'm like, you just finished.
Yeah, that's just like last night. I said the sister, she said she was lost and then she found herself right back. She went through it. She knew exactly what was going on.
And that's open and available for everyone. So we ask you, if you own a business or a nonprofit, whether it's a church or a school or a program, even if it's a parent program where you're trying to build something, you can open a you can actually have just a cause that you need to build for. This is the way to do it. Do it with the blockchain, especially because this was what this coin, or this particular coin, was built for. We're not selling a coin, we're sharing that there's an opportunity in that, using a smart contract. Learning also, there's a greater opportunity to learn about how to find new coin opportunities to take advantage of, how to take profit, how to stay safe in cryptocurrency and identify good opportunities when they come. Because the change is that you won't need a third-party person you have to pay or give your money away to. That'll be you. It's about time that you start choosing you for the things that make your life better. Okay? And this is one place you can trust yourself. And you don't have to trust me. I told you, go to my website, check out my Facebook. You'll see what I've spent the last 2 years doing. And just take a look at all the comments. It'll tell you where we're at. We'll also tell you who we are, because this is no small feat. It is huge. And it's lots of time to learn, lots of time, but you got to get started, and that's how that works. I'm gonna let y'all know, I will not lie. You have to get started if you ever want to make a move. Okay? And when I say started, I mean learning. All right, guys, you got to get going. It's at that time. I thank you so much all for being on. Unfortunately, I think Spirit Bear is in the process of training because we did say he was going to come in. But do know that that brother's cause is definitely one that we back up because we are going to build Puerto Rico together. He's going there physically, but he doesn't go alone. And no one ever has.
Yeah, I'm back, y'all.
There you go. So you go and tell your own business. Want to share with us?
Sorry, I was supposed to
This is the
be,
end. We
getting.
want to make sure you tell about what you're up to, brother. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So we're sharing what we're
Can you
up
hear
to.
me?
Yes, I can hear you now. We're sharing what we're up to, and we were
Okay.
sharing your story, but it's now great that you're here because you can share your own story. You want to share people what you're up to? What you're building? Hey, hop back on.
Yeah, sure. I
Hop back
mean,
on.
yeah,
We can't see you.
yeah,
We
I've got
can't.
a lot of things going on right now.
Uh-huh.
What was that?
We can't see you.
Oh, hold on.
Come on in. He
Let me.
ain't shy, y'all. He got his own shows and everything. So y'all better
There we go.
tell him all about it. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Tell him who you are. What's
you
up?
know, I'm on. But yeah, I got a lot going on right now. Right now we're getting packed up. To be moving to Puerto Rico here in the next couple weeks. And trying to move out there to help the people to rebuild, and there's been a lot of things that have happened that have caused the island to start to kind of deteriorate and get bought up by a lot of people who are interested from an investment standpoint, not really to help the island. So I'm going there to try and help educate the people on how to work with cryptocurrencies, how to build their own finances, how to farm the land, everything like that, so that we can keep people there, because people are just leaving the island, and more and more things are happening. For example, there's a power problem because with the hurricanes that happened, and also too with the mismanagement of the power system by the government and also by the U.S. So there's problems that stack up, and there's a lot of different things that need to be worked out, and I'm just going to go and try and do what I can.
Right. Well, we are glad that you are taking the initiative to step out and go do this. And I'm glad we connected, because this was not planned, y'all. I did not know Spirit Bear on this path. He had this path, and our paths connected. We started on stereo and met this young man who had an amazing purpose, who connected to us, and we have now taken him on. Look, he calls me auntie. Y'all know half the people I know, these young folks call me auntie. he's comfortably explaining he's going to call me Auntie Ruby. I said, well, everyone else does, so you might as well. And we take him and his beautiful wife on as family to support. Yes. They're not just young people, they're the future. And he's going out there to prepare the future out there for this new future world that's coming. No man or woman left behind. And in doing so,
yep,
I want to just share, you, brother, and I are going to be doing the Spanish thing together. I ain't kidding. I got a couple of partners here now. We all going to come together and get our Duolingo Spanish classes thing on.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So we'll be seeing you in Espanol shortly. Okay.
Yeah, we got to learn the crypto term in Spanish.
I'm loving it. Yes, that's coming. That is definitely coming. We have someone who is working with us on that as he's learning the platform to help us translate this. It's exciting. Now, awesome. I want to make sure we know that, one, we love you. I'm not going to hold you from your day, from taking care of your business. Give your lovely wife our love, please. Miss that girl on Black Girls in Crypto. Tell her hop back on, because the sisters are looking for her, okay? And if she needs anything, we got her back. Got it?
All right.
Good. Now.
All right, but yeah, she's working and everything, and
doing her thing.
She's got a lot going on.
Yeah.
She could try and get on to the next one.
Okay.
And but yeah, other than that, with Puerto Rico, I've mostly got. Oh, sorry. I can't hear you.
No. We trying to catch you before you leave. Don't worry. Uh-oh. We talked about this. So me and I talked to you briefly, and I told you we'll help you structure a fundraiser for Puerto Rico from here to there. So don't be trying to roll up out of here before we get you set up. They're gonna need
Oh no,
funding.
I was just gonna see more of what I got going on.
It's all right. But I want to make sure that we close out. I love you. And I'm definitely on a very high note because the brother that I have been kind of holding out and waiting for to speak because he's got he's got a huge job in what we all do. This is Mr. Corey Rashawn. Now I ain't telling his business because he do it too well. Go ahead, brother.
Owner and conceptualist of Double E Productions. Loving this community.
Thank you.
Community I've been looking for all my life, so I'm glad I found it. We are a promotional video network or promotional media network company. And actually, I just opened up my first remote studio, and we will be talking about how I can turn that into crypto as people come in and watch the films. But on July 16th, we have our first digital theater out of 6 theaters that will open. We'll open up, and that artist has 3 months coming in July, August, and October. So look for that. But pretty much with the brother that's in Puerto Rico, I've got a friend that might be there that can help you do what you're doing. I'm definitely a networking person. I love bringing people together. I'm part of the Pit Farm, and I'm looking to be his media marketing content creator so that people can actually see what is going on and how it's building throughout the years as he expands. And that's what the smart contract will be doing for me. I also work with other nonprofit organizations and helping them expose their mission, their purpose in life, and what else do I got going on? And we're bringing some network stuff back too, but in the fall after the summer is over. But that is what I do: TV, radio, and exposing people, especially people of color, because we really have to get the word out that we are doing and we are working together and we are building major platforms that are helping the community. Kind of left out of that space, and I'm hoping to be working with some international people in India too, bringing our businesses together via overseas, and using digital technology to expand as well. So hopefully in the fall we'll have a networking party where we can meet businesses around the world that are doing great things. But like-minded like this, because love
That's
is,
amazing.
I just gotta say, love has gotta win.
That is amazing. And congratulations. That is huge. I love hearing about ones being able to do what they want to do.
That's right.
And it's so crazy because anyone can do what you want to do. It doesn't
And
matter what you do for a living. Actually, what you do for a living is what you do for yourself.
That's right.
That's when you're living and you're at work. You're not living.
right, right.
So whatever you do, make sure it's doing. Even at your job, you make sure you're living.
That's right. That's right,
You
brother.
got to be there. Make it yours. Make it something you want to do. Look, y'all will get that during class because we have all kinds of programs. So I'm gonna give you the basic rundown that you're gonna run into when you get to our website. We have classes for beginners every Monday and Friday, and we complete or repeat that on Saturday, just that straight. Saturday at 2 o'clock in our crypto boomers for people who are 50 and older. Okay, so if you need that extra day, we got that for you. Now on Tuesdays, we do the business in your crypto and your business, the small businesses. This is the workshop for businesses to see how crypto works, what it's up to, and how to start building your business with it. Now, this is just one format you saw tonight. We have other formats for bringing cryptocurrency directly into the business process. And we want you to reach out. Our website has that information. So go on the website, look in the shop, and just go where it says Pundy, and you'll get to see how to do direct business in cryptocurrency in your store or in your shop. That's a whole nother area. And that's another night. That's night. But on Wednesday, we have Rapping Crypto. Now, Rapping Crypto is a show we put on every week where we have a couple of amazing young people who call themselves the Bankers Club. And they're the ones who, I produce the show, but they write the show, okay? Thank you, Miss Kathy, we love you, darling. And they write the show, and I basically produce the show with them and allow them to show everyone how cryptocurrency works. If you study, if you figure out a few great coins that are doing some great things, and guess what? They spit great game. They give a lot of free game. They give a lot of amazing coin opportunities that you can research that are moving on the market. And baby, it's all on our website, our YouTube channel. If you want to see what they've been up to check out some of those, the history of some of those coins, that's where you do your homework, honey. Start there and go to where you will find the facts at, and you'll be able to learn a lot. So don't forget, get on live and get the top 10 because that's not going to be live for very long. You'll have to join the Bankers Club because they have a club and it's opening soon. But you're going to have to be really big about becoming your own bank for that one. They're not joking. They're here to help P2G turn you into your own banker. That's right. Now, Thursdays is Crypto Kids with Miss Chocolate Bay and Dawood L. And you bet not miss it because, baby, we got them babies playing games, making free crypto. That's right. We're going to have them babies playing games, making free crypto, and then show you how to compound it. Ain't it something? How we get on here and do all of this? So we teaching you how to make money while fundraising, and then we're going to teach the kids how to make free crypto by playing games, which y'all keep trying to get them to stop doing, don't you? Told y'all, let them babies play. That's what they do. This is their age. Let them play them crypto games. And they learn a new skill and how to be patient. You'll love it. So hop on Thursdays at 7 p.m. You better get on because that's when Crypto Kids is coming off. But parents know there is no dropping your children. This is not daycare. You must attend with your child for your child to have benefits and to see cryptocurrency grow. They need you. Crypto is not available to children as of yet without the parent. Just how it works. Okay? So if you want to see them benefit and see this thing grow, do it together. Now, Friday, you better get on here on Collective Enlightenment on P2G Networks TV and get yourself in seat because we're going to talk about how the world is changing in crypto and how you need to be ready. We bring the news, what's really happening out here. Not that conversation in the side that you heard somebody say. We're talking about doing the research and bringing it to you so you could validate what's happening in the world with crypto. Because it ain't about America. It's a worldwide change. And you need to know what they're not showing you. So we'll bring it to you. One conversation at a time. After that, hop yourself on to, and I tell you right now, we got a new show coming, but I can't throw it out there just yet on Friday, so I'm just gonna let her do it later. But at the same time, you better hop yourself on P2G because Friday night we do the same thing. That platform, you get that practice in, and we keep going. People keep putting their money in, figuring out how they handle it. They learn how to manage their finances on there for themselves with the group. Nobody's gonna do it for you, but they'll help you do it for yourself. That'll feed you longer. Now, Saturday morning, if you're the kind of person that was wondering what all this, everybody and their mama got a new plate trading platform. Y'all notice that? Everybody's trading something.
Yeah.
Mr. Thomas has taken it upon himself to make sure that on the Saturday morning at 10 a.m., if you feel up to it and you want to find out some basics without the strings attached, he's going to show you what trading is really about, the basics, how to open accounts, how to read charts somewhat, not like an intricate thing, but to show you some basics. And it's all free. He's going to sit down with you and share. It's a live program where you can interact, come into the space, ask questions, grow, and come on back because it ain't going to stop happening. When you're ready to take your next steps, he'll walk you through the door to where you want to go. There is no end game for us. We just continue. We intend to live forever. Got it? So guess what? Don't forget to hop on Crypto Boomers at 2 p.m. on Saturday. Because that's when apparently I don't get to be in the room because I ain't 50. And I'm a little upset. Because y'all be having fun. I hear him laughing. Mr. Thomas is one of the amazing leaders, along with Miss Amazing Avis, that leads the Crypto Boomers program. A phenomenal program that has been teaching this, our 50 plus community to learn cryptocurrency at a pace that they're comfortable with and deal with one another in a space. Y'all have so much fun to be laughing and joking in there. I just want to come on in. You know, I'm always coming by saying, hi, y'all. Just checking it out. He's like, they good, bye. But it's all right, because that's what we wanted for you. We want you to enjoy cryptocurrency, this blockchain thing, and it not be so hard. So get anyone you know 50 and older on that want to take their time and work with some folks they know. You know, get to know some people. I heard that it's a little social setting in there too. Y'all just making me jealous. All right. Then you get on Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon. It's no longer mornings because I need my Sunday mornings. I have to have my space. I have to have my prayer time. I don't do church because I don't believe in institution. I believe that God walks with me and his mission has always been his. But guess what? After all of that, whoo, we get the study group. That's when the new conversation, y'all better ask all your questions because we're going to go online together and find those answers. That's how you do it. You're going to learn how to learn. You're going to learn the answers to the questions that y'all heard about in the news, that you heard about in the back, in the barbershop, where you're getting your hair done, the beauty salon. You're going, what the people in your church said about it, what the people at your job was talking about it. Now you get to get the facts and see it for yourself in black and white in a study group that's structured for that learning type. We are together and we're live. We can't do nothing but tell the truth, y'all. I'll help you find what you need to find and then show you how to do it. But then in the afternoon, we have a program called Black Girls Do Crypto and the Golden Coin Kings. These are two amazing spaces that exist for men and for women. Bring your sisters, your grandmothers, your aunties, your moms, all to the space because this is where we support one another in our growth. I know it sounds like we're just doing crypto, but crypto is about life. Crypto is how we change our lives, or we even observe ourselves and see who we are in our finances. And sometimes when we see that picture, we ain't happy and you need somebody to lock arms with. That's when you get on Black Girls Do Crypto. And you find the Golden Coin Kings where you have brothers that's gonna stand with you and say, hey, we know we're struggling getting these households together. We know child support ain't no joke. You losing your car because you missed a payment ain't cute. Now you can't get to work. Yeah, it really happens, brothers. So if you need a brother to show you how to take some steps and really to say, hey, I'm getting a little tired of this thing. You know, this is going on. I need to talk. Guess what you got? You got a bunch of brothers sitting around a round table figuring out ways to make it happen. Ain't nothing like a man with a plan, y'all. So if you got a man and you need him to have a plan, you need him in that room with them Golden Coin Kings. They're coming up with answers. Okay. So brothers, if you had a hard life or something happened with you in the past, this is the place to be. Some of those brothers been on both sides of those bars. And when I say both sides, I do mean law enforcement included. So then there's no bias. They understand you need another chance. And they may have some answers for some other things going on in your life. That's where you get the help. Okay. That's what I love, how we have the way we have our group, because everybody comes in where they live and comes in and brings life to the space. So we got you. Especially because that's been my favorite saying is we got you. Because we really do. That's the one thing. And for all those who want to know, the slogan is actually the name. Gotcha Text is the name of the company I created 20 years ago that started me on this path today. The name of my tech company that's registered, look us up on the web, is Gotcha Text. Because we ain't joking, we got you. And we just got bigger. So we look forward to sharing with you further. We thank you.
Muted yourself, sis.
Those who are on YouTube and Facebook who have joined us, thank you so very much. We love you and we know that you love us. And please like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell for notifications because you'll know when the next time P2G has another program that's going to benefit your life. We love you. Have a great night.
Peace and love.